That guy, if you go to that guy's page, it's nothing but those skits doing that video for like 6 months.
Yeah. Okay, Cam.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've asked you this question. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
As the resident rapper, we did hear very shortly after this beef subsided the reference track to one of his rappiest rap songs, Mob Ties.
You think that's one of his rappiest rap songs?
It came out right after the whole Push thing. It kind of felt like this is him.
That's not one of his rappiest rap songs. But go
what are your thoughts about reference tracks?
Like, am I against them or?
No, just what are your thoughts? Like, what do you think of? Like, what is
to all my affiliates? That I've done.
I'm about to say, this thing that's a source of income.
I'm not saying. I know that's what I'm saying. I'm not. Okay. So as a person is judged as an MC, what type of impact does that play into how you see them, if at all?
If I know if I know you can like rap well, depending on the level of reference that you've gotten, I don't care. If your pen has already been proven, if you're already writing for other niggas, and somebody sends you a reference and you work it into what you're doing, I really can't say I care too much, because at the end of the day, everybody has some form of help. Yeah. No one's literally, I just locked myself in a room for 12 hours and this is what I came up. No, nigga, you're not Prince. All right, shut the fuck up. So no, as long as if they don't have a pen at all. Like if they're literally their whole career is just, somebody come in here, write this real quick. I got then that's a problem. But if you have a pen and somebody sends you a reference and then you rework and add shit to the reference and then make it your song, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so here's my one response, because I agree with you there, especially as it pertains to Drake. But one of the primary things that is that Drake is celebrated for is and has been his longevity and pace. And then my question is, well, wouldn't your help add to your ability to keep up at a high pace?
So you're saying it's like a PED.
So like the knock to Kendrick is that he takes so long to make music versus Drake, who puts music out often. But what I'm saying is if Kendrick had a team of people writing stuff for him, then wouldn't Kendrick be able to can that still be used as like a checkmark box for him when we realize that there's a reason why he might be putting out music so often, is because he got niggas cooking shit up for him.
No, to
kind of match up.
It's a great deterrent to that argument that Kendrick doesn't drop enough. Absolutely. I don't feel like people should use that against Kendrick as far as like his. I think the way I looked at it, and I could clearly be looking at it wrong, is Drake's ability to keep a hit more so than drop.
Yeah.
Because everybody can have a reference. It don't mean they're gonna make it a hit. That doesn't mean they're gonna make the necessary tweaks to make the song great. And there are some
that's
people
why you take the great artists and you just put them under your wing and then just hide them.
Well, at the same time, it's like here's the other thing though. What great rappers has Drake been hiding? None.
We don't know.
We don't know. None. Nigga, none. He definitely takes great R&B artists and puts them niggas in the dungeon. That's a fact.
Yes.
That's an undisputed fact. But he locks them niggas away.
No key.
He just throws.
Drake, we're so hungry.
He throws scraps and notepads. Here, monkeys.
Sing me a song,
right.
bitch.
Oh man.
In a pretentious fruit like a pear. Yeah, no, he's definitely the R&B side, absolutely. The rap side, not so much. I mean, you see that they just leaked that they were like, oh, Drake wrote single for Wayne. Somebody put the reference out to that.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh damn, Drake out here leaking these. It's like, okay, possibly, honestly. But like his pen has done work forever. Now, it is very fair to say if anybody is trying to use some argument saying, oh, see, Kendrick don't drop as much as Drake because he ain't got it like that. You could absolutely go, well, nigga, he has people writing shit that he's able to work off of to make more shit. Absolutely. That is 100% a great response to that.
I did hear, I forget who it was, made the and I don't know how factual this is because I don't really follow what Drake posts and stuff like that. But they were like, ever since the whole Quentin Miller thing, you had seen apparently a difference in how he referred to himself is now no longer like as being like the greatest rapper or the greatest MC, but like I'm like Mike Jackson, I'm the biggest artist because maybe he knows that he can. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's even valid because
It's not. And we also have to look at it.
I don't care enough to follow him.
It's not valid. But then you also look at what did Jay-Z do once he reached this level? I got more hits than Elvis. I'm bigger than the Beatles. Like these niggas do that shit all the time. Once they ascend to a certain level, it's almost like it's a preconceived notion that I'm the top rapper. Now I'm breaking the records that the white people was breaking. We've seen it from all of our great, at least from Jay-Z anyway, when he was in the same spot. That's exactly what he did. People was measuring the fact that he had all these #1 albums against the Beatles and against Elvis. So it's not that uncommon, but it's a good argument to make if you don't know any better. but definitely to be able to say he's changed up the way he. But honestly, if you look at the Drake formula, nothing has changed since the Quentin Miller thing.
Yeah.
No.
Just a few more accents, y'all. Wagwan. Just a few more accents.
You know I got language barriers.
Ain't no accent you can sell me.
So yeah, I'm interested to see.
Shout out to Baby King, by the way.
Yes. What he performs.
What you mean what he performs?
What it's like. What it's
you
like,
think you
what's
going
the
in here?
vibe like.
You think you going in there to hear Grieve different, nigga?
No. I just want to know. Is this like the last stump out, or is he kind of like we off that, we on this?
That nigga
Like,
is about to perform, not like us
for 4 hours,
6,000 times.
Listen,
that song is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. He about to run that bitch into the ground.
I need that song at least 10 times in a row. I
think that first verse gets ran back at least 8 times. Just the first verse alone, and then the whole song gets brought back like 5.
I'm about to say this.
Well, when they did Niggas in Paris and LA, I think they did it 10 times.
Yeah,
I need it over and over.
I gotta ask the homies who went. I had a few homies that were there. I think they did Niggas in Paris 10 times in LA.
I see dead. I need to hear that over and over.
And it went crazy every time they did it. So
must all that be? Oh,
some people. Okay, be honest. I want honest opinions here. I'm gonna start with LA. I'm not gonna start with the Chuck Taylor man over there. I'm gonna start with LA. LA. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give the Not Like Us beat?
It's a 9.
Antonio, what would you give that beat?
it's like a 6, maybe 6.
Thank you, Antonio.
That
beat is just okay.
It's not a beat. It's not a beat that's like, oh my god. It just slaps.
He just did it justice.
It just knocks.
He did it justice.
And then Kendrick is on it. Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
he did it justice.
Because if that same beat comes out and it's like J-Rock, niggas are not J-Rock.
That's a fact.
Okay,
no knock to J-Rock. I'm pretty sure J-Rock would slide on it. It's just nobody would care.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fair.
But it was the impact of. We just heard.
Let's be real though. Let's be real. I am a hip hop nigga. You know, I'm not an MF Doom hip hop nigga. My hair's combed, but like
you don't sit under waterfall.
Niggas,
I'm gonna post that clip right here.
Please do. Niggas was acting like Meet the Grams was like, oh my god, this whole record is crazy. If anybody else rapped on the Meet the Grams beat. You wouldn't hear it ever again. That shit was a top 3 record in the world in streaming because Kendrick was on it. Don't even do that. Yeah. Don't disrespect Alchemist that way. Okay, whatever. Again. Shout out to DJ Head who openly said he don't like nothing that he's ever heard from Jay Electronica. Keep the Hamdulillah man out the booth, please.
Both of those last 2 records were not like
the
crazy.
Euphoria beats.
Now, yes, and I personally love, and of course, like that. I mean that.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on now. You sample Everlasting Bass, you won. That's it. You just it ain't hard to do. You won.
You know, he was one talk from around the. And I really liked, and I hate that it never got. I guess it never got. It never got.
616
cleared. But
no,
I
it's on
love
streaming.
To me, listen. Is it okay?
It's on streaming. I thought. Yeah, no. That I just saw somebody. Okay, look.
Over Al Green.
I say this with all due respect. I just saw somebody on the radar. One of my homies reposted a nigga on the radar rapping over 616, and I went, "I'm pussy." because this nigga was mid.
Did you feel led? Yeah,
I felt like niggas thought that it wasn't real. I think it's fake. Okay, this might be fake. It might not be. I think somebody might have did some fuckery, but yeah, it's not real. Okay. Somebody's just smart. Somebody's very smart. They put 616 in LA and it's like a 3-minute song. That's smart because they're gonna get numbers for that for sure.
Somebody did the same thing for TaylorMade.
That's smart. You gonna get some bread for that for sure.
Yeah.
But like it's TaylorMade and the artist's name starts with a D. So is this a real thing?
That's smart.
Nah, and I clicked it.
And
too.
they did a black like picture for it, so it just seems like that's some Kendrick level shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who got me that one time?
But it's not about the beat. It's about just the moment of what it was.
Remember? I was listening to it for like a whole track.
I was like, what are you listening to?
What a different direction. This nigga is gone. Oh, it was for Drake's when he dropped the second part of the album.
Oh yeah, when he dropped Scary Hours and you was listening to some other nigga. I was like, what the fuck are you listening to?
He named the Scary Hours this black album. I was like, wow, I haven't heard Drake at all yet. This is interesting.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, you really letting this nigga shine.
I was like, he killed him a lot of road. God damn.
A lot of inroads for this nigga. Drake putting on.
God damn. This is another.
Is that P Rain?
Where did he find him?
Is that P Rain on the record?
He really likes him.
He is a fan of his work.
He is not. He's not interjected at all. Not even. Not audible. All right.
But yeah, as average as it was, and again, this is no shade to Alchemist because this pod is.
I would go crazy on niggas. Of all people, I'm not shitting on Alchemist. I'm saying the common listener ear is not listening to that beat.
Yeah, of course. But here's the thing: as a producer, sometimes you got to know. I got a guy on here where I don't want to do a lot of stuff. I need to let this nigga do what he's doing. So I'm just gonna hit these 4 keys.
Oh well, that was one of those situations where Alchemist he just sent that beat to Kendrick a few years ago. Yeah, and he just had it.
I was about to say, was he the original person? Was he the original track owner?
Yeah, no, that was one of those situations where Alchemist sent him a pack, and he just happened to use that beat for this situation. But he had that beat.
And
for
then
a while.
somebody asked, like, "Hey, did you know he was gonna do that or something like that?" And he just responded with the emoji with the zipped up mouth.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Like,
also, because Alchemist is funny as hell on Twitter, so that's
Plus, he's not gonna deny the streaming numbers that it was about to do. So it's like, I'll take all of it.
It's like how everybody kept trying to say that he produced this fucking weak ass Eminem record, and they're like, "Nigga, he didn't produce that. Stop putting Alchemist."
But listen, if we're at this concert, because I've been thinking about this.
Yo, if Alchemist is there, I might fight you. I'm gonna just say that.
If he goes out there
and plays the keys,
and I don't even want the drum, I just want that.
That would be some creepy shit. It's just a spotlight on Kendrick.
Dear Aubrey,
silence.
I never really got to come through and silence your party.
17,000 people
did the whole Kanye thing. And just
oh man, what a moment.
It should open. Hey, Kendrick, I know you probably already have your set done. If somebody from TD is listening, or not TD, from PG Lang,
same difference. Punch, shout out to Punch, whatever.
The whole joint should open. Cut to black. Spotlight on the piano.
I think it's out of direct.
Alchemist walks out, and I need him just to hit that key.
Nah, you can't. You can't do that. You can't. Sorry. Hey, yo.
Start off the concert with that would be crazy.
Yeah, no. Listen. You can't do that. I love Alchemist. I love Alchemist to death. You can't start your Juneteenth set with a white man coming out and playing the keys. I love Alchemist. You can't do that though.
It's already gonna be plenty of
switching it up. Shout out to Alk. He's never been one of them dudes to do that, but just a certain look.
Bad optics.
A certain look. Yeah.
But could you imagine the vibe of that though? That would be.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I have no idea. Listen, that's the thing about Kendrick.
Kendrick come out and say Scary Hours.
No one ever knows what this nigga's doing, and so I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying?
What this is gonna be.
You gotta be careful with that poison. You know what I'm saying? That's why you poison.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
And you came from your mother. You were poison. Yo, Swiss Beats is a fucking loser for that. I swear to God. And Nori was so enlightened. You poison. That's why you don't rap, nigga. Shut up.
Drake, I hope you feel loved.
This nigga making cricket bets. I don't know, man. This nigga out here doing $500,000 cricket bets. Yeah. Really quick side note. I know this is not a sports podcast. The U.S. cricket team beat India?
They're going through an election right now.
I didn't know we had a cricket team.
Nigga, it's basically like
two. How do you beat the niggas that made it up?
Nigga, that's why everybody's flipping out. They beat India and they beat another top team, and they were like, this is like if a group of ringers got together and beat the U.S. national team in a sport.
Yeah.
There's like, this is ridiculous. How did the U.S. do this? Because we're better athletes than. Never mind. Anyway,
How long has the U.S. cricket team been around?
Not long.
I have no idea.
Not long at all.
Oh,
I have no idea.
them niggas is cheating.
I don't even fully know the rules of cricket. Like I don't know exactly how.
I know the mobile carrier, but I don't know nothing about the game.
Cricket mobile.
I know about that. I don't know nothing about the game of cricket. They just got them big ass
we don't know nothing
rackets and
about
shit.
Yeah.
The worst part of that song. That is the worst. They don't know nothing about that. I was like, oh god damn.
I knew it when it came. I was like, okay, all right,
Calm down.
All right.
You
Get
were-
it off.
you
I
were
know
just
were
coming
gonna
on such
go
a
there.
run.
Get it
I
off.
believe
Yeah.
you stand next to sexy red. I believe you see two bad bitches. You coming off a run, nigga. Don't soil it and sully it with the low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Ate that shit up though.
Yeah. The people loved it. The
yeah,
people
they
who
that shit
the
up.
people loved
You
it.
cheesing,
I was
fam.
in the audience. Yeah, man. Hey, that song is so fucking crazy.
It's a roller
You're
coaster
gonna
ride.
thump y'all niggas like field goal pump y'all niggas.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster
man.
ride.
I feel so
That
bad.
nigga's
I bet
entertaining,
Yachty
bro.
was like, Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a fuck who you hang with.
Like, what did I do? Nigga, probably
Apparently-
I've just been doing podcasts.
I was just doing a pod with Q like a week before that. Like, what the fuck going on?
It's a lot of people that got named, and it was like,
Dog.
I think even
Beam was sitting here like,
I think YNW Melly even responded.
he did. He was like, I'm honored, nigga. You are in jail. No, you are not honored. You are incarcerated. That's what you are, nigga.
I
Put
think
something on the books.
Two Chainz just laughed. That's all you can do if you're 2 Chainz. That nigga,
That was
that nigga
what's he
is
gonna
fine.
do?
Yeah, that nigga is.
We'll be surprised he got
Yeah,
blocked like
life.
Elliot Wilson too.
2 Chainz is a family man. He is relaxing. He is not caring about none of this shit. Yeah. Hopefully you have a good time. Hopefully everyone's safe. Hopefully nobody lets off some shots or nothing too good crazy. Cause that's always how shit is up. Too many niggas get around, shots go off. The white person says nigga one too many times. It's gonna be crazy.
Hey, though, because this little particular patch of prairie, it's just be mindful of where you are. Don't draw unnecessary attention to yourself, and you should be just fine.